Well, this is morning of day one down the Jordan River here at the Mersey River. Dad just dropped me off. I'll be on my own for the next 4 or 5 days.
Right on.
Here we go. There's a raccoon running up there. I don't know if you can see him on the camera or not. This is an unusually calm morning on Lake Rossignol. It's the biggest lake in Nova Scotia. It's probably the part of the trip I was the most concerned about because I have to get about 14 kilometers or so down this lake before I start heading up 6th Lake Brook. It doesn't take very much wind on this lake before it becomes unsafe to travel in an open canoe. So I've really lucked out with this weather. It's a good start. Having a little snack break. It is unreal how calm this lake is today. there's the first evidence that I'm not the first person to come through here. Now it's a canoe trip. Well, that's day one. I made it to my intended destination. We're at 6th Lake, just behind me. You can't quite see it. I got here around 1:30 or so and started looking for a place to set up camp, and I just arrived and it started raining, so I wasn't fussy. I picked the first half-decent place I could find. The hammock's behind you. I'll show you around camp in a second. Got the hammock and the tarp set up quick. Got the other tarp set up so I can have a place to sit. It's not raining hard, it's just kind of like a light drizzle, but yeah. Night one, I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the rain. It's 3:45, but I'm all set up. If it wants to rain, and go ahead and rain. I'm ready for it. Of course, I prefer if it wasn't, but yeah. It is what it is. It's par for the course. Spending 2 days back in the woods, it's going to rain. It's not a big deal. Got lots to eat. I'm warm, I'm dry. It's all good. So this is camp. Got my hammock. A couple things drying under the tarp. Got my sitting area. I can read, cook, do whatever. The river's actually just over here. A lot of the lakes up here have these spillways that control the water flow for the hydro dams on the Mersey River, even though we're in the middle of nowhere. So this is 6th Lake. I'll be heading that way in the morning to get to my next river to get to the Driving Canal. Well, it's like really raining now. That's alright. I mean, as much as sunshine and watching the lake doesn't always go the way you want. You deal with it. Just got the tarp, so dry, and warm, comfortable, all good. Enjoying a hot cup of coffee that may or may not have a little splash of Jack Daniels in it. I guess I can only hope that the rain lets up by morning and I start to travel again. It's not a lot of fun to pack up and start traveling in the rain, but if that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's not like I can just pack up and go home. I'm in it now. I'm about a 20-kilometer day that I put in today. I mean, certainly put in more. I could have gone farther, but it wouldn't have made sense to. It's good that I stopped here when I did and got all set up and ready for the weather. Now I'm ready. I'm ready for the rain. It can be a wet night if it wants to. And yeah, just relax here and write in my journal and read my books. Yeah, right. Hopefully the weather gets a bit better by morning. Right. Well, it's certainly a different looking world than when I went to bed last night. Geese are happy this morning. Should be a good day when I make camp tonight, as long as it stays like this, which it's supposed to. I'll be able to dry out all my gear. Should be good. Really happy with the turn of the weather. Got cold last night. All my gear was kind of frosted over what had been wet, but I think it's supposed to go up to 12 or so degrees today. Sunny all day, so be good. I'm about to leave 6th Lake. The next obstacle is going to be getting up this brook to the Driving Canal. The Driving Canal takes me into Jordan Lake. Supposedly the Driving Canal should be the easy part. This brook, however, I have no idea. At least it's a beautiful morning for traveling. Brightens the mood. Anyway, we'll see what this is going to be all about. This is kind of what I was afraid of it was going to be like. Oh well, it is what it is. Lots of blowdown in this brook. It actually wouldn't be so bad going if there wasn't so many trees down. I've arrived at the Driving Canal. I'd be lying if I said that was easy. This is certainly nice by comparison. Jordan Lake should only be a few minutes ahead of us. I've made it to Jordan Lake. This is my last large open water crossing. Just a slight little breeze, shouldn't be a problem. Got a couple kilometers to get across this lake. And then we'll see how I feel when I get to the far end. I might make camp or I might keep going. It's 20 minutes to 12 right now. Not doing too bad for time. It's strange to see so much sign of human activity so deep in the woods. Found an old road. I don't think anybody's been down this one for a while. Looks like a campfire pit over here. Hasn't been used for a while. But I can't stop here. I need to get across this lake before the end of the day. Nice little spot though. I'd say if I was about 45 minutes behind schedule from what I am right now, I wouldn't have made it across Jordan Lake today. It got windy. Of course, that doesn't bother me in here, but out on the lake, I don't think I get across it now. Well, the runoff of Jordan is no joke below that dam. Some hard picking. It's nice here, nice deep Stillwater. Not too far above Martin Lake. It is 10:03. Martin Lake's just a small little thing. But that might be where I stop for today. Made pretty good progress today. I initially thought that I wouldn't get past the Jordan Dam, but I've gone a fair distance past that. Well, as luck would have it, I found a campsite that someone else has used, not just something of my own finding. This will do fine. I've got lots of places to hang the hammock. That's the end of day 2. It was a long day. Or maybe not long traveling time. I covered a lot of miles. It's 20 after 3. I'm gonna get all my stuff laid out to dry, string a clothesline. It's a nice little spot. I'm in Martin Lake. Yeah, this will do just fine for the night. Oh, I'm really happy with how today turned out. I'm glad I did the run out of Jordan today rather than setting up camp at the dam tonight and start that first thing in the morning. That would just be a slow, painful way to start the day. And it is still beautiful outside. It's nice and warm and sunny with a light breeze. All my gear is all drying. Yeah, this day turned out really good. And tomorrow's goal is going to be hopefully to get below Lake John, which is a fair ways to go, but if I can get down below Lake John somewhere, that'll give me not as much of a 4th day. Maybe I can take my time a little bit on the 4th day. Not that I'm rushing any of the trip. The whole point of this trip was not to rush any of it. I'm tired. Good kind of tired. Been a long day. Feels good. This is my wife's camp chair. It is amazing. I borrowed it for the trip. And after a long day, to be able to sit and have like a little back support and not be sitting on a rock or a log. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy myself one. It only weighs like a pound. It's worth every ounce. Should have bought one of these years ago. It is amazing out here. This is exactly what I wanted. All of my food on this trip is courtesy of my wife, who made lots of homemade dehydrated meals, which are delicious. Thank you, babe. Tonight's meal is macaroni and cheese with beef, which is delicious. She takes care of me. Water levels appear to be quite high, which is good because according to the map, I've got a bunch of little class 1 and 2 rapids to do today, which shouldn't be a problem, but it'd be nice to not drag on rocks the whole way down each time. Would have been a nice little rapid if that tree wasn't down. There's an osprey up in that tree. It looks like he caught a fish. I wonder what the story behind that is. And that mess means a portage. that was Devil's Run. Should be the biggest set of rapids I have to contend with, because I got a portage around Big Falls further down. There's a little reminder of how careful you need to be when you're running rapids. This person didn't make it. It'd be a long walk out of the woods from here. Just got off the river. It's 3:45. I found a pretty good spot to make camp, and I figured it's about late enough in the day that I should be starting to make camp, so that I have time to properly make a camp, get everything the way I like it, have something to eat and relax. Day 3 was a good day. Had a few tricky spots up above Lake John. There's trees down, but nothing too crazy. And Devil's Run was not quite as bad as I thought it might be. It was adventurous enough, but not any big deal. And tomorrow shouldn't be too bad. Just run the river. There was nearly constant class 1, class 2 runs between after Devil's Run and here for like an hour and a half. It's just been class 2 run, class 2 run. A lot of fun. And no trees down, so that wasn't a problem. And then tomorrow I'll just be hopefully doing a lot of the same. The only thing I know I have to do tomorrow is an 800-meter portage around Bad Falls, but that shouldn't be a big deal. It's supposed to be a good little walking trail on the side of it. So I'll do that, and then after Big Falls, it's probably only 2 hours or so to get out. It doesn't look like it's very far after Big Falls. I've now reached the safety net point of the trip. On the other side of the river there is an old road, and if you follow that a short distance, maybe 100 yards or so, it would come to the Lake John Road, which I've never been there, but it's supposedly pretty much an old logging road. But if something happened to the canoe, that I wrap the canoe around a rock or something, the Lake John Road pretty much follows close to the side of the river from here all the way out. If I had to cut through the woods to the Lake John Road and walk out, I could walk out from here if I had to, but I don't have any intention of doing that. Nice to have a little safety blanket though, just in case. A little peace of mind. I was hoping to avoid putting up the secondary tarp tonight, but it's calling for rain. It looks like rain. So I got myself set up for possibly a wet evening and a wet morning. So I can get everything I need to do under there. Gear's not put away yet. It's not raining right at the moment. Hammock's all set up. Yeah. The weather has deteriorated significantly. It rained all night. It stopped just for now at least. It's cold and it's extremely windy. It's so windy I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get out of here today or not, but I'm going to try. This is day 4. Today is not about having fun and seeing the sights. Today is about getting out of here. So far, so good. I'm below Big Falls. The Portage Trail just kind of ended long before the rapids ever did, so I had to run some of them. At least it got me around the worst top couple of ledges. The river's getting really shallow now. It's getting wide and shallow. It's hard to pick out deep water channels to not hit bottom, but we're making good progress. I'm about halfway between where my campsite was and my takeout spot. Another 2 hours or so, I should be out. Looks like an old forest fire. Yeah, that definitely burnt. Not yesterday, at some point.